What's up, everybody? Smoove Cosplay here, your favorite Saucy Jackson cosplayer. And I have with me a special guest. You guys may have seen her before. A couple of interviews ago, she made a little cameo appearance. But now I'm interviewing her for real. This is her time in the spotlight. This is Miss Maggie Cogan, aka Maggie's Madness. Maggie, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Glad to have you. So,
Thank you.
when did you fall in love with cosplay, Maggie?
Oh man.
Yes, I asked loaded questions. Just
It is a very loaded question. So I fell in love with cosplay. What is it? Like 12, 13 years ago?
Oh.
A friend of mine dragged me to my first Renaissance festival. And I was like,
Yeah.
wait, we're allowed to dress up? Can we dress up for this? And so the next time we went, she made me a costume, just like a basic little vest, skirt, floofy shirt with the big sleeves. And I was like, this is the best thing ever! And then after that, she was like, okay, I made your first one, but you have to make all your own from now on. I'm like, I don't know how to sew. I can sew patches on, maybe fix a seam or a hem, but actual building an entire outfit, I have no idea where to start.
Wow.
So she taught me how to sew, and then from there it's just exploded to the insanity that I live now, where I have over 100 costumes of my own in my house.
Wow.
And my house is not big. I live in a condo.
Wow.
My closets are stacked with bins and boxes and things hanging, and I don't know if you can see behind me, there's pieces of costumes. They're just kind of stashed up on shelves that I don't wear very often, or too big to fit anywhere but just in a corner somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
So it has
a lot.
consumed your life.
Yeah, it is definitely consumed it.
Wow.
Holy. Because I have people who hey, so you play video games? I used to. And then I found cosplay, and I don't have time for video games anymore. I like to look at the pictures of the characters, because they're cool.
Wow.
But, I don't have time to play anymore.
See, normally you hear people say, "Oh, I'm grown. I don't have time for video games," or "I do this. I got time." No, you ain't got time for video games because you do other geeky stuff.
Right. All I do is research, create patterns, sew, paint, do alterations for friends. I do a couple commissions every once in a while for other people. That's all I do. And then work, the 9 to 5.
Yeah, the thing that feeds the hobby, basically, right?
Right.
That's all it is. The 9 to 5 just feeds.
Pays for the thing that feeds my soul.
Right. There you go. Yeah, you do what you have to so you can do what you want to.
Right.
That's how it goes, right? Wow. So when your friend told you about Renaissance Fair and you lit up, did you love dressing up prior to that?
Yeah, I think I did. I've always enjoyed Halloween. And my dad always made my costumes for me. So it wasn't something completely new where I'd never seen it before. It was something my dad's always made his own costumes. He's in his 50s. He makes his own costumes still. For Halloween, he goes all out. And so when I was a little kid, we would pick something really big. Bless you.
Thank you. I think that's my first sneeze on the interview. Wow. That's perfect.
I would pick something crazy. One year I wanted to be a fairy godmother, so I had this huge skirt and wings and crown and a magic wand. And my dad and my mom went all out, and they built everything by hand. And so it's always been a thing that I've enjoyed doing. And then even when my siblings were really young, we had the dress up corner. Where we just have random things little kids costume pieces, and they would always dress up, and so I would dress up too. And it's always been a fun thing to try to emulate those characters that you really like.
Yeah.
be someone else for even a couple seconds.
Right.
See, what can I make myself look like? Can I not look like me?
Right.
Because there's always been that, could I be a spy?
Mm.
Would I be able to disappear into a crowd and look like someone else? Right.
So what does becoming somebody else do for you?
For me, so as opposed to what this video actually shows, because I know Smoove cosplayer, I am a very introverted person, like super introverted.
Really?
Yes. So when I'm at a con or a Renaissance fair, I am not me. I am someone else. And when I dress as that someone else, I can feel more comfortable being outgoing. Walking up to somebody and just being like, hey, your costume looks amazing. Like, how did you do that? Or seeing somebody dressed just like me, I can be like, okay, how did you do that part? I had a lot of trouble. Did you have trouble with that part? Like, being able to actually converse with someone at cons in costume, it's so much easier for me because I'm not me, I'm someone else. And so it gives me that opening where I feel more comfortable because I don't have to worry about, my insecurities don't matter because that's not me right now.
Ah, nice.
So, that's what it's done for me the most is that, it's definitely made me more, even in my, day-to-day, I'm more outgoing than I ever used to be, ever. I was the most introverted person you would ever meet. I would be that person sitting in the corner. My friend would drag me over, introduce me to someone, I would, disappear back into that corner after I said, hello, yeah, my name's Maggie, and I'd be gone again, because I don't know you. I can't talk to you. I don't know what you want. I'm here because they made me come. This was not my choice.
Right.
I don't want to be here. So, even after cons, I have, periods of time where I won't talk to anyone. I'll go to work, I'll come home. I don't talk to my best friend. I don't talk to my family. I have to recharge because I've used every ounce of my energy to be those other people during those cons that I have to recharge. And I can't do anything.
Wow, we're not so different, you and I. I'm actually a full introvert myself. I tell people all the time, I'm an introvert with extroverted hobbies.
Right.
So between cosplay and salsa, those are my icebreakers. So when I go to the salsa event, I used to go to big what they call salsa congresses. So basically replace the geekiness with salsa at a con, and you have a salsa congress. Replace the panels with dance classes, replace the rave with performances and dancing from 11 till 4 in the morning. Same setup, we're going 3 to 8 deep in the hotel room.
Right.
At the parties that I never go to because I'm introverted like that. So those act as my icebreakers. I go to those events and I feel empowered to actually talk to people. Whereas regular life, I'm that quiet person. I'm not running my mouth. I'm doing my own thing. And just like you, if I go to a con, I'm I'll talk to people, but at some point I gotta get away from y'all. I gotta go over here and do my thing. I gotta go over here and recharge. That's why I don't roll up to a con with a squad. I want the freedom to be able to break off from I have friends there now that I've made our people, from I go hang with y'all or any of my other many families, but at some point I'm sneaking away and I'm just gonna walk around and roam on my own, and because like you said, I gotta recharge somehow. So I think a lot of people mistake people who do what we do and think we're all extroverts. We all crave attention. I like recognition, but I don't like attention. If that makes sense. I like to know I did a good job of what I did. I really don't like being the center of attention. I put up with it now. I know how to deal with it now.
Right. You learn to cope.
Right. Other people are like, hey, look at me. And me, I'm like, okay, I'm cool with you looking, but
no one took a picture of me today. Okay. That sounds amazing. You mean you got to eat? Sit down? You got to drink water? Oh my gosh.
It's funny you say that because I'm trying not to throw shade when I say this, but like, okay, we all enjoy getting our pictures taken, right? That gives anybody ego boost. Very few people are gonna argue with that.
Right.
But there's people out there who, if they don't get their picture taken, their whole world is shot. If nobody recognizes who they were, like their whole con experience is ruined. And
Right.
I'm like, I'm not trying to sound like high and mighty or that I'm better, but I'm just like, I very quickly got to the point where I'm like, I'm good with my stuff. If you want my picture, it makes my day. If you don't, I'm cool because I like my stuff, but not everybody's like that. Some people are like,
right.
They thrive off of that attention or that validation that they get.
Right. Yeah. I dress up because I want to dress up like this.
Right.
If I get a good picture of it, that's awesome. Because then I have that picture to remind me, like, I actually looked that good. Because there are times, like, I'll wear a costume.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, there's something a little off. I'll get a picture back and be like, I don't like this. Why does this look weird? But then I'll get, like, one photographer who will send me a picture and I'll be like, wait, no, I did look great.
Right.
It was just that moment, like, it wasn't so great. It wasn't so hot. I mean, I felt really great when I was wearing that costume, but I looked good.
You get it back, you like, what?
Yeah, like, wait, is that me?
That's
not me.
No.
That was somebody else.
Right, you photoshopped the crap out of that. That one. Like, oh, that
I don't do those things. Like crazy. I'll do those crazy filters, like over filtered pictures every once in a while, just to see how plastic I can make myself look. But otherwise, I'm like, if a photographer gives me a photo, I'm just gonna post the photo.
Right.
Or I took a selfie. I don't need, like, with me, you get me. I don't, like, the crazy filters, the tweaking your eye shapes, and making your lips plumper, which just looks weird on me, by the way. I've had people do it, like, to be like, hey, look, this is what you look like with lips. And be like, I look terrifying. No. Like, I have no lips. It's fine. I'm dealing with it.
Wow. Mm-hmm. You know, I was gonna ask you because I skimmed through your page the other day, and I realized like this woman's got
page?
your Maggie's Madness page.
Okay.
And I was like, I knew she had a lot of costumes, but to say you got a crap ton is an understatement. You got like a 2.5 crap tons at least, and then to hear you say you got over 100.
Yeah.
I was like, because I was going to ask you how many you had.
3 new costumes just for a photo shoot for Halloween.
Wow.
3. Because I have a problem. Because I couldn't decide, like, well, what costume I want to do. Well, I want to do these ones. Well, I'll just do all of them. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you have a problem. Now, just a little problem. Just a little one. Now, I take it as a problem you don't want to solve, though.
No.
Nah.
I mean, I know when I'm burnt out. Like, this is the time of year where the only thing I might be making is a Christmas present.
Yeah.
Like, December, most of January, like, I don't sew. I might crochet just to, like, do something with my hands. But, like, I do not work on costumes. The most I will do is research. But otherwise, like, I don't touch anything until, like, right before February when I'm working on stuff for Katsucon.
Gotcha.
And, like, otherwise, I don't want to sew. Like, at this point of the year, I am burnt out. I'm done. I don't need to make anything right now. I can deal without.
Wow. So, backtracking to Halloween for a second, do you get that dilemma that a lot of cosplayers have with Halloween where it's like...
It's Halloween! I have nothing to wear!
Right.
Yes. I have hundreds of costumes in my house. I made 3 new ones because I had nothing to wear.
Wow.
Because I wanted something new,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't decide which one. So I just went with all of them. Although I'm really happy I pushed myself, at least with Hades, because that was so much fun. So much fun. Hades is my favorite Disney villain. He's so sassy.
I
And
love
so
it.
being able to do that was just a lot of fun. The dress was like overall pretty simple. The makeup was a lot of fun to do. Watching people like walk by as I was like painting myself at the like event was really fun because they'd come by and be like, "Oh, you're very gray." I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah, I am.
wait until I start contouring and I'm not flat gray."
Mm-mm-mm.
Hey, are you free for a second? Will you get the back of my shoulder? I can't reach. Just need it gray. Thanks.
Wow. Yeah, I ain't about that whole body paint life yet. I'm gonna get there eventually. I have to do Piccolo at some point, but yeah.
Stay away from it as long as you can.
Yeah. I think I'll take that advice. Yeah, I probably don't need to. Yeah. Domino is hard enough.
Right. That's a lot.
Yeah.
You have sleeves on that one, right? So you don't have
Yeah,
to do your
yeah. And that was by design because I was like, I'm doing my face and
that's it. Yeah.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got like I tried to do the very ends of my fingers the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, F it. I'm gonna just wear it because my gloves for my Python Viper, they have the thumbs and the index fingers. You actually can. You gotta work for it, but you can actually use your phone. So I was like, man, F it. I'm just gonna put these on, and ain't nobody gonna see my fingers.
Right.
Now I did actually use fingerless gloves last time because I said, if y'all see my fingers, that just means y'all was looking way too hard and y'all being too nitpicky. I don't care.
Right.
If you're mad that my fingers aren't white, you will get over it. You'll be fine. You'll be all right. But you're not like, okay. And
that sounds like a personal problem. Exactly. I'm good.
Right. I'm good. So, it's crazy when you're talking about like wanting something new for Halloween. I went through that exact same thing because I was like, okay, I'm going to a salsa Halloween party and I've danced at one before in costume, but I wanted to wear something I hadn't danced in before. But I don't have that much danceable stuff.
Right, you feel the move.
Right, like I need my full range of motion everywhere, and most of my cosplays I can't do that.
Or just full vision.
Right. Oh my goodness. So
imagine dancing in your one of your Vipers.
See
that'd be amazing.
It would be amazing, but that would be me when I dance. I'm not like these people who are like so like eye contact into their partner that they don't see anybody else around them.
Okay.
Yes, if any of my salsa people are watching this, I'm completely throwing shade at everybody who does not have good floor craft because y'all get on my nerves. But yeah, it's like people. I say it like this: if people dance like they drive, people drove like they dance, we'd all be dead.
We'd be dead.
If the dance floor was a highway, we'd be dead. That's how bad it is.
Oh, goody.
So I put together a casual Black Panther. I have there's like a mask that I found for like less than like $9, right? So I saw a Black Panther T-shirt that had an Adidas logo on it, and Black Panther is in a black and white Adidas suit on the front of the shirt. I'm like, I need to do what he's dressed as on that shirt. So I did that. I'm like, okay, that should be comfortable. That should be danceable. It was comfortable, but the mask, all I could see was right here. This was all I could see. Right in front of me, couldn't see to the sides, couldn't see below. And you don't realize how much you need your peripheral vision until you don't have it.
Right.
And then on top of that, the mask kept riding up. So I went from seeing this to seeing this. So I finished the dance. I was like, nah, I'm done. I took it right back off. And that was it.
That's funny.
So yeah, so there's that, wanting something new, but then also wanting something danceable. But then even if I went to a regular Halloween party, I'm like, and then, okay, this is gonna sound uppity as crap, but like I could have worn my Jafar because I saw a couple of people I saw a girl wearing her Jasmine there. I was like, I could have worn my Sith Jafar, but I spent over $100 on this lightsaber, and I don't trust y'all. Like, I'm not walking in there just to put it down because I can't dance with it. Yeah, I was like, no.
And then hope that it's still there when you're done.
Right. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So that's my dilemma with Halloween. Like, do I want to? Oh, and then I don't do a lot of popular I don't do a lot of popular characters. Like, I don't have not one costume where if I walk in, Snake Eyes is the closest. If I walk in to a regular Halloween party with Snake Eyes, somebody might recognize me. Other than that,
right.
I'm not trying to spend half the party explaining who I am.
Right.
That's just exhausting. So I'm just like, I'm not even with it.